The interesting company name approach. Hi guys, my name is Deepak Shukla, founder at Pearl Lemon Sales. We're a sales training and development agency based in the UK as well as the USA and serving clients worldwide. And here today in day number 48 of 119 days of cold calling training, we're here to talk about the interesting company name approach. But before we get into it, feel free to click the link below to get access to the additional 17 strategies that are not shared in this training. So fundamentally, with the interesting name approach, if you watch the training on the interesting personal name approach, then it continues, okay? So a good example might be if you're calling retail stores. So we had a campaign where we were cold calling CBD and vape stores, and you just get some really cool names that come up, to be honest with you. It's the same thing for example, if you call, say, marketing agencies. If you were to call us Pearl Lemon, I would, feel quite pleased if you were to make a comment based upon our name as an example. So when you're calling a company, say, hi there, can I speak to, is this, depending upon whether you know the decision maker or not, it doesn't necessarily really matter. So if you were to call a shop and say, or call us and say, hi there, sorry, is this Pearl Lemon? And you'd be like, yep, it is. We'd be like, well, first of all, who thought of the name? It's fantastic. It's such a unique, unusual name. That would be example one. Example two could be, hi there, sorry, is this Pearl Lemon? You're like, brilliant. Be like, you know what? You've probably got the most unique agency name that I've come across this entire week, and I call agencies a lot. That'd be example number two. Example number three could be like, good morning, is this Richard at Pearl Lemon? Yeah, brilliant, Richard, Pearl Lemon. What a really uber sounding name. It's pretty damn unique, that is. I wouldn't have guessed you're a marketing agency, and that's probably precisely the point. So as you can see, guys, there's three different examples there of ways that you could complement a company based upon their name, and it's the same principles with any fundamentally interesting company name that you come across, that you can make the compliment from the outset, or you can save the compliment until you speak to the decision maker. Okay, so especially if you are talking to someone, or if you're talking to a small business where likely or sometimes the person who picked the phone up is the decision maker, or they're like one or two steps away from the decision maker, whether that's physically in their office or retail environment, or in terms of hierarchy, so they work with them all the time. So I think that, the interesting company name approach is something that isn't used enough. And I think that be sure of when you use it. It's a bit of a judgment call as to understanding whether a name is unique or not. I'll leave that to your better judgment, but definitely opening up the compliments when it comes to hearing an interesting company name will give you a definite way in, or way of lowering someone's guard as then you move into the pitch part of the actual call. And again, I would be someone who uses this from the outset of the call, and it begins to get interesting if you combine, an interesting. Now imagine you get an interesting, company name, right, with an interesting personal name of the person you're talking to. Then all of a sudden you're really, being able to double up elements of these calls. So I think that there's these opportunities will present themselves, if you will, and use them when they arise to really build rapport over the phone. So there you have it, guys, the interesting company name approach.
Remember, we've got 17 gated strategies just waiting for you. All you need to do is bing, subscribe, as well as click the link in the description below to get access to those 17. Get some.